Hello and welcome back to another episode of Satisfactory. The game that will definitely it'll overshadow in hours for a lot of your more played games. May not look like much here, but man, I put too many damn hours into this one. And it's been a little while. Last time I believe we just got back from our little adventure. Having a good time out there in the forests, the deserty forest. No, yeah? Is that how that is? Oh, he's happy. Okay. No fuel. Well, better get crafting some, I guess. Yay. Oh yeah, we have a hard drive. Let's get that started. Scott. Go. Okay. Oh, that's working. Let's make our biome 2,000. Oof. We're gonna be here for a little bit. Also noticed that I had a jump in viewer count for a little while there, and thanks to a certain someone that I know. And I thank them for that. I think anybody who watches this, I thank you for being here. Welcome, welcome. If you haven't been here before, this is what we do. We sit here and craft things, which is just as good as watching paint dry. So have fun. Out of inventory space. Let's make some inventory space. That can all go in there for the moment. I know it's a throw-up chest at the moment. Pretty soon we'll have some good organization. Okay, that's all the wood. What about grass? I don't want to use my alien stuff because I need to do a little bit of research with them first, and then once all the research is done, then we'll do that. Delicious coffee. Coffee. It's not delicious. It's actually pretty horrible tasting, but it's one of those things you get used to. Especially if you're like me and don't put anything in their coffee. I think we've made enough for the moment. Let's get some power restored here. Just split this into whatever's. Put that in there. Oh yeah, that's right. We did take all of our... Hey! Get over there. Keyboard is in the way of my mouse pad. Yes, that one. Oh, this one. Take it. Power on. Powering. Got plenty of slugs too. I think we have to research the yellow first, but we gotta wait for the hard drive to finish. Okay, while that is going, you're still programmed? Yes. Okay, good. Let's give you about that much, and we'll craft the rest ourselves. because we are faster than the machine. And maybe we're not faster, but we're definitely up there as far as speed goes. Oh yes, good old phase 2. It looks like a lot, but it's really not. It's not that bad. Phase 4 is the one I'm worried about. Oh, thank you. Be here for months. Maybe not months, maybe weeks, but yeah. But, yep, this game is it's getting up there in hours. Just taking away. Hopefully we won't have to do this much more. And hopefully we can get to a point where we don't have to worry about fuel either. We can just set it and forget it, and then we can go build the cool stuff. We can do the actual building portion of the game. And not this, well, it's temporary type of stuff. It's, you need to get on the other things too. Hopefully one day soon, though. Yes, yes. Yes. No. Come on, game. Just don't cut anything out. This is the boring section. Skip to this time. I don't know what time it's gonna be. I don't really care. That's the whole point of this game, though. It's, you gotta work through all the boring stuff first. We're still very early game. And I'm glad we got that set up as well for smart plating, because we need a lot more than that. Craft this stack and check on our machine there. How are you doing over here? Yeah, you got a lot too. Okay, well, guess we'll just keep crafting. Need to work on getting coal power so it can be a more set it and forget it type of deal. Yeah, I think a good course of action to keep it interesting would be to basically, ultimate goal would be to build a city for factories, basically. Build little, thinking like multiple story buildings that make like one building for each type of thing. Maybe not every type of thing, but for most things, like have a building for ingots into plates, and ingots into screws, and ingots into rods, and ingots into wire, and then all that wire, half of it gets stored and the other half goes into another building to make cable. I think it'll be hard, and it'll take up a lot of time to try and do something like that, but I think it'll be worth it in the end. And I think we'd have a lot of fun doing it, you know, figuring it out. I got another game going for like testing and things, you know, for this series, so that you know, I more or less have a plan. Yes, you could call it. Um, that way, you know, it's not just us completely figuring it out. Although I don't mind that. Just I'd like to have some semblance of what I want to do. Yes, yes. The power issues continue. Oh, we almost got enough biofuel that'll last us a while, so. There we go. Which one ran out? It's probably the one with the lowest, right? Yes. Okay, put that in there. Put that stack in there. Alright, let's grab another stack. Yes. Only made 168, look at that, so yeah, we're definitely faster. Oh, research complete, sweet. At least that doesn't need electricity. There we go. On. Go. Okay, I don't think we can make it now, we can't make it more. We can help this machine make some more, though. Take a stack. Yeah, gotta get the boring stuff done first before we can do the fun stuff. The better stuff. Oh yeah, research was completed. Let's see what we got. 5 ingots into wire. Let's see, it's 1 ingot per 2 wire. So it's 1 less wire. But you use iron instead of copper, which is okay, but copper's what you end up with, at least in my last game, copper. We had an abundance of copper for a long time, so. 18 plates, 50 screws. See, the standard recipe is 6 plates and 12 screws, so 6 plates. Yeah, 6 plates, 12. So it's the same amount of plates, 12, 24, 36. So it's more screws. It costs more. Just like this one, this one costs more, but you make 3 plates at a time instead of 1. Which I think is probably the best. Silica is a long way off. But I don't want to use. I want to use all my limestone for concrete. I don't want to have to use limestone to make silica. We're going to be making. We're going to be making plenty of silica later on anyway. So I think we're going to go with this one. It seems like the best one. But it's between these two. I don't like this one because it's just. You get 1 less wire. Yeah, you make 9 wire at a time, sure, but meh. I don't know. I like this one better. This one costs more, but you make 3 at a time, and these ones do take a while to make 1 at a time. I think it's 5 a minute, and maybe 15 if you overclock. So we'll go with this one. This one will make more. It just more of what we already have. Okay, let's do some research as well. We don't have enough wire, but we eventually will. Or we might have enough wire right now. Ooh, let's do this. Start research. Yeah, expand a tool belt so we can have 1 more equipment slot. Heck yeah. Okay, so back to making this. And I think we got a factory going for wire, so we might have enough to do the expanded expanded pocket dimension. And that, but that expanded tool belt, that's gonna be nice. I need to get melee as well, but I don't remember where melee's at in the tree. No, well. Yes, keep making. Almost there. Alright, good. And that's why I did want to use my alien stuff, because it's better to do research with it pretty much everything you can. Okay, this is finally... Okay, it's finally out. Good, 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 good. Just gotta wait for it slowly. Okay, I think that's it. Alright. So we'll fill these up. Wow, we've already used a lot. Fill all these. Alright, let's make overclockers so we can overclock our power. Yeah, we'll use more, but we also have a bit more availability. We won't overclock it just yet. We'll wait. Okay, let's research that yellow. Oh, wait. Can't. Okay, we'll just put it in the box. We'll put it in the box. I got a lot of random crap, don't I? Put that in there, that, and that. Okay, yeah, we'll also put... Oh, we don't have enough room. I'm just gonna throw that away. That's one rock. Put that and that in there. Alright, good. Okay. Nice. What to do, while this is going. I guess we could see if we have enough of anything to do coal power. We might not though, because we got everything going straight into smart plating, so we may not have the rotors. Maybe a railing would be nice. Okay, this is going into this machine. It's on standby. Go faster. We're gonna overclock you for now. Alright. 15 rotors, 13, 12, 11, 10. Okay, that's fine. Is this making? Yes, you are making. Okay, we're... this is taking in 100 screws a minute. What? What happened there? Why did that suddenly do that? Our consumption was down here. I mean, it came close, but this is our production line. This is our capacity here. The hell? What? No. You kidding, right? What? Do I have something wired up wrong? No, I don't think so. Oh, memory research is done. There's a purple slug up there. Right there. He didn't run out of fuel. Guess we should overclock the power? Shouldn't need to, but maybe just Like, usually the only time you blow a fuse is when you're... Yeah, like, what? All of a sudden, now we're way up here. We were down here when the fuse blew, and now we're up here. Oh, wow. Riding that line, man. Riding that line. Maybe time to get a fourth biomass burner. Which we don't have rods or plates because we put them in here like an idiot. Or I put them in there like an idiot. Nobody else did that. Let's get a second biomass burner then. Or a fourth. Okay, now that thing's max fuel. Fuel is always a problem. Just fill everything up once more. We probably need a fast track. We should probably fast track that. Confirm. Expanded tool belt.
Tool belt has been expanded.
Yeah. Alien organisms, not aliens. Power slugs. We need some reinforced plate. Hopefully we have a few just hanging about. Oh, wait, yes we do, I think. Again, bad memory. We have 15, and what did it say it wanted? Oh, it wants 25, that's why. Okay. No big deal. We got this. Okay. Yeah, we need to fast track that coal because these biomass burners, we're just one person. We're not going to be able to collect enough biomass eventually. Oh, I used up all the plates. Well, crap. Let's change this over to the new recipe. Select recipe. There we go. Just gotta wait for enough plates and screws to come in, actually. There you go, I have screws. And have plates. Okay, we just gotta wait for enough screws to come in. They're very slow. And I don't want to use, like when we have Mark IIs, but I don't want to use those. Yes, they are faster, but they are also very, very expensive. So I think we should probably skip Mark II belts and wait for Mark IIIs. Because even though Mark IIIs, yes, they're expensive, they're less steps to make. So it's just beams or something to that effect. And also, how many can we make? Wait for this to tick over and it'll change. Okay, it didn't like that apparently. And it does not like me overclocking things. Yeah, look, overclocking and it just shoved it way up here. This bar is not making any sense. Like, our actual consumption is not reaching our capacity, but it's blowing the fuse anyway. Like, the max consumption is just It's just the bar that what you could be using if everything was going at once. Which it isn't. That's why it's up and down. So, not made any. Oh, we've made 32. Okay, whatever. But at least we make 3 at a time now. This. It just takes a while to get here. Uses 250 screws a minute. I think we're going to need to up our screw production. Little micromanaging stuff. It's using, yeah, it's making 50 a minute. Let's see if we can overclock this and see if the fuse blows again. No? Making 125. That's still not enough, but it's now making more. Let's temporary solution. Let's take a test set screws. So this thing is not waiting. Just boop. There we go. Look how much faster that makes. It makes way more, and it makes way more. We get 3 plates at a time instead. I might turn off the smart plate maker for now. Reason being is we need a bunch of those plates, and we need a bunch of rotors as well, which kind of sucks. Kind of we're gonna have to be at a little bit of a standstill here because our power. Yeah, look at that. I turned off that machine. Now it's way down here. Yeah, overclocking just goes. It has a heyday with your power, especially when it comes to the assemblers. The assemblers use 15 just on their own, and you overclock that bad boy. That's like over what a regular biomass burner can produce. It's like we're still all good here. We're not backing up anymore because I overclocked the screw maker. It is making a lot though. It can take in 125 a minute. And this thing can only produce 30 minutes, so we'll overclock this instead, which is going to take in 75 a minute. And we need to see if we can get this up to there. It's doing 60, so it's not bad. It's definitely... I'm stuck down here. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely not going to work. Again, ultra distracted today. Back to power slugging. Oh yeah, we need plates. I have some screws. How many plates can I make? 2. I can make 2 whole plates. Okay, so that is 12 screws apiece. Oof. We need 25. I guess a stack of screws for me. This is not going well. I'm just gonna have to take your entire stock. Okay, we'll make the plates. Yeah, this is not a very productive, time at the moment. Not making any progress, we're just spinning our wheels in the sand. But at least once we research power slugs, or the yellow ones, we get 3 cores instead of 1 out of those yellow ones, so that won't be too bad. Dodge research. Yeah. Slug scanning. Grab that. That'll take 2 minutes. And if we ever find a purple slug, those will produce 5 power shards with purples. But at least we can do that now. Or sorry, you get 2 out of each slug, not 3. Well, we have a test stack of screws. I'll take that over. Is there anything else we're making? No. Okay. Yeah, we went out and venture. Those beacons. Because I want to overclock this to, not this one to do 75 a minute. There we go. Now it's producing 75 a minute, and this is taking in 75 a minute. Which still isn't fast enough, but at least the machines are now doing what is possible for them. And it didn't hurt our power too much. Yeah, our max consumption can be up here, but we do have that machine off. So we can build up a little bit of supply, because I want to get to coal power. I need 50 of these little doodads. Little. It's a pretty big rotor. And then these heavy freaking plates. But at least when we're making now 3 of them, and I'm making it faster, and we're already building up a stockpile of these bad boys. So. Hey, research complete. What else can we do, research-wise? Let's find out, shall we? La-di-da-di-da, running across the desert. Yes, yes, yes. So we really need 5 of those. Do we have 5? We do have 5. Excuse me. Okay, let's find out about our wire process over here. We haven't been over here in a little while. I wish we could add power before we went on an adventure, but that's okay. Let me up. I made this almost impossible to access. Almost. Let's see, and then we needed, what was it, 2,000 wire? And, oh, these are making, wait, what? Oh. Okay. Now we have more than enough cable to do some things. Let's get some research done before we end this. Ended on a little bit of a high note here. No. Can't do that one. I'm just checking all the others. I can't do that one until we get steel production. Mycelia into biomass. Yeah, let's do that. It only takes 3 seconds. I was gonna say something. I don't see the dots down here, so I guess not. We need some berries and some nuts. We might have the nuts. We don't have the nuts. We don't have the nuts to do that research, man. I'm too scared. That's okay. That's okay. Put that back in there. Sort. We definitely could benefit from another chest. Oh wait. We grabbed those for a reason, didn't we? Alien organisms. Start research. Inflated pocket dimension. I'm gonna get some deeper pockets. Then I'll be able to do all the things. Where the heck is melee? Object scanner. Yeah, this is for that. Medical inhaler, which we really don't need at the moment. Object scanner. Oh, it's unavailable. Okay, so it doesn't even tell you. Is it this one? Is it mycelia? It's not nutrients. What would that be under? Or is it a... It has been so long since I've been at this point in the game. Like, truly. Playing this part, the early version, the early game. Damn headset's trying to freaking fall off my head. Need to cut my hair again. My hair's getting too long, and then my headset doesn't stick to my head. It's winter, so I can forgive myself for that. For not giving myself a haircut. Select milestone. Vehicular transport. Tour slots. Steel production. This is what we're going to need anyway. Eventually. And still improvement. There it is. We're going to do this. Real quick. It is actually very important that we do this as early as we can. And in a later thing, in a later episode, you'll find out why. If you haven't played this game before. And if you haven't, that's okay too. You don't have to play the game to like the game. But, you know, if you're not into these type of games, but you're okay with watching it, why not? Why not pick it up, give it a try? If you're picking it up on Steam, I don't know about anywhere else, but I do know that Steam does allow, they allow returns if you don't like a particular game. Anything bought under 2 weeks and or played under 2 hours. Maybe it's both now. It's been a while since I've had to return a game. It's like usually I look at, I watch other people play games and watch reviews on it from, trusted sources or people that I know I can trust to do an honest review. I usually will, plates. I usually will do that before I make a purchase, and I never pre-purchase anything anymore. I used to do it when I owned an Xbox when I was in high school. I used to do the whole pre-order deal because it always came with, cool stuff that you couldn't get otherwise. And I finally realized that you're giving these companies your money before the game's even out, before you even have a product to enjoy. If the game's good, then everything's fine. But if the game doesn't turn out and you're unhappy with it, or the game is just downright terrible because, either time constraints or, whatever the reason, then, at least I would feel bad that I supported a company for a game that wasn't out yet, and then they, turn around and, either messed it up or they just flat out didn't care and spat in my face and said, yeah, we took your money and we did nothing with it. That kind of stuff. That's all good. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt usually if a game comes out and turns out to be bad. That's why I like early access games and stuff like that. I don't mind when you tell me, hey, here's an early access game. It's gonna have some bugs. It's not gonna be perfect. There might be some stuff that's gonna irritate you or whatever. But the reason we're putting up on early access is so we can gather more money for developing the game. I don't mind supporting developers if they they want to charge money for an early access. I don't mind doing that because it's like I'm helping develop this game. I'm happy with doing that. But the pre-orders, I've always, ever since I had that realization, I've always had a problem with them. It's just like you don't know what you're gonna get with the pre-order. They can hype it up all I want, and then they end up, if it turns out to be not a great thing, not a great game as you hoped from all that hype and whatnot, then you feel like you've been screwed on it. At least that's the way I feel. It's just I feel like I've been screwed on games that I've pre-ordered before. And I have been, it seems. So finally got to put ramps here. If you want to put out your game, even as AAA title, if you want to put out your game early, charge a bit of money for it, let people play it early while it's still in development, and just say, the only reason we're charging for this is because we need help with funding for development, that's fine. I'm happy to do that. If it's a game I'm going to probably enjoy, I'm fine with doing that. I'm happy, more than happy. That's enough ranting for now, though. This episode went a little long because of that. My apologies. But, yeah, we're going to have to... Yes. Inflated pocket
dimension has been inflated.
Yeah. What did you do? Put like an air hose on my pocket and it just expanded out. Thanks. I'm more than happy to have my pocket to be deeper. I think we've done all the research we can at the moment. I mean, we could do this one, but we'd have to make frames. We don't have that. Rebar gun. Rebar gun's okay. It's slow reload, and it's only one shot. So I'd rather have there's something else coming up soon I would rather have. And do research on fabric, but yeah, it's okay. Alright, again, I'm gonna end it here, and we will see you all next time. Don't let my ranting discourage you from watching in the future. It doesn't happen often. So, yeah, we'll end it here, and goodbye. Goodbye.